Well, Mother Nature was finally kind to us and we got a game on here at the World Flow this afternoon. It ended Merstham 1, Thatcham Town 1. Game of very few chances, but Merstham took a point away thanks to this man here, Luke Reed, who grabbed the equaliser in the second half. Luke, just quickly, it seemed very animated at the end there when Peter was giving the debrief on the pitch. What exactly was the problem with today's effort, do you think?
First half, probably the first 30 minutes we wasn't even at the races. Second balls, they were picking up everything and they were turning us all the time. We couldn't really get out of our own half, and then the last 15 we sort of pulled it back a little bit with the penalty, and then we started playing in their half more. But ultimately it's disappointment because we keep giving teams a sniff, they keep taking chances, and then it always puts us on the back foot and we have to react. So obviously the talk at the end is more about how can we start faster and taking a bit more responsibility for our own performances individually as well.
Yeah, I think that's a fair point. Thatcham did come out the gates extremely fast and they seem to have a really high energy pressing game. What's that like when you guys have obviously got your game plan in place to come out and find a team that does that? Because obviously it's very frustrating, I'd imagine.
We just got to react to whatever teams give us, really. You see on our pitch, sometimes we're not going to be able to play the prettiest football, and sometimes you just got to turn teams, and I think sometimes we're guilty of not doing that enough. Like you saw the second half, we didn't really play too much, but we played in their half and see what we could do with that, and we got a few more half chances, and a lot more was our momentum into the game. So yeah, it's just going to take that into next week.
Yeah, you mentioned the penalty. Now, Luke didn't score the penalty. Unfortunately, it was another spot kick that we failed to convert. It was a save by the goalkeeper, to be fair. But what is the issue with penalty kicks and Merstham this season?
I ain't got a clue. I think I might put my hat forward now that I've got a goal. But yeah, obviously we've got to take chances like that. Obviously Jordan knows it as well. So obviously no one means to miss. It's one of them things. Hopefully at time, I think we scored the last few, so we had a little bit of a run. But hopefully we've got another round restoring penalties, because obviously big chances like that we've got to take them. It gives us another chance to win the game and turn the tide.
Now, we came out of the blocks flying in the second half and we grabbed the goal just before the hour mark, and it was yourself that got it, so you've broken your duck for the club, so congratulations. What was it like awaiting Jordan's delivery in, because there was a big clutch of players and all of a sudden your head just seemed to be there above everyone else's?
Yeah, I think the idea of that set piece was obviously to bring him out a little bit more, and there was enough space to go and attack in around the penalty spot, in between the penalty spot and the 6-yard box. So it was just timing, and I think it was quite a good ball from Jordan. It was like flat, so I didn't have to jump much, and it was just a header. Obviously, just get on target and then see what happens, and luckily it went in.
There's one in the first half actually that I just remember from a corner kick that got nodded back. It came off the crossbar. I think you nodded it back in the mix. Yeah. And was it Adam Allen almost bundled it in? How close was that to going over the line?
I think everyone thought it was just going over the bar, and it just ended up hitting the bar, and then I was lucky enough to just be there and head it back across, and I think it's just a bundle on the line, and that's one of them things where if it goes in, it's great, but those like little chances, you've got to start just sniffing it more when it does come out, and then we just got to pounce on it. But yeah, it's one of them half chances, but we've got to take some of the half chances in this position we're in.
Yeah, definitely. Some of the other results around us went our way again today, but obviously we can't keep relying on that. How difficult has it been the last couple of the weeks to have all those postponements? Because we had a couple of good home games lined up here that look winnable. Yeah,
obviously it's disappointing, but at the end of the day, you can only control what you can control, really. So you can't change the uncontrollables. So we just have to react. Obviously, it's disappointment that we can't build on our form. I think we won a game, I don't know what it was, a trophy game or something, and then we had another break for like 3-4 weeks, and obviously it's not ideal, but we're all fit enough and we all play football enough to know when we come back we just got to be on it. And the first half I thought we wasn't, and that's ultimately why I think we didn't pull away with the win today. Too much to do in the second half.
Well, listen, thanks for your efforts today, mate, and good luck next week.
Thank you.
Thank you.